to this brush, Xmithy has no idea.
And you can see Xmithy taking a lot of space away from Jankos, will be knocked up, but is going to follow up CC. A flag is all it's going to land here. It will chunk him a bit low as he keeps taking a couple more auto attacks. A flash follow, actually, over the wall from Jarvan, trades those summoner spells.
Another aggressive invade here from G2. This time around, even trade, though, with junglers both burning flashes. Jensen gets a little bit of vision of the enemy team.
And actually the fact that he learned Blooming Burst at all, plus the keystone choice for Wunder, means it is going to be AP Niku, as you called it out, not the Witsend Ruin King rush for on-hit damage. It will be a lot of magic damage, gigantic teamfight ultimates, and Wunder can definitely counter-engage what TL tries to do.
Also see Doublelift and CoreJJ once again not assisting their jungler, so they should be able to get priority on the lane, and they're already going to start the push off. Very valuable against the Xayah Rakan, and I do often like the Alistar into the Rakan pick, because every time the Rakan tries to go in, he's immediately going to get CC'd, and it's something you always have to show respect against, which means that this duo of Mickey and Perks can't be as aggressive as they would like.
Looking at a stun right now, CoreJJ can find a little bit of damage. Now the Flagger Dragon's going to find the first knock-up. Ignite is on a Doublelift, and he has to flash away while still level 1. A good start for G2.
Here's me saying they can't look to play aggressively. Well, you know what? You can if your jungler shows up at level 2.
Level 2 Jarvan gank off of red buff here from Jankos is able to get the heal first out of Doublelift, plus still landing the damage of the EQ there, and then also getting flash. That is 2 summoner spells, once again, blown on the bottom side of the map very early on.
Incredible start now. G2 Esports have found a lot of success through Jankos' early ganks. He might be seen coming through. Nice stun right there, comes out of Caps, but will not take that trade as Electric Group pops onto him. Sejuani right behind as well, so that is not a fight to be had. Now top scuttle is the battle. Level 2 on both these sides. They've both taken 2 camps. And Xmithy looks to fight now.
Yeah, no smite for Xmithy, while Jankos does have his, so pretty much no chance to get that Scuttle Crab, and Jankos is going to hold on to the smite and just auto it down.
Takes that level 3, leeching some minion XP helps that a lot as well. Xmithy tried to find something useful to do, but sadly will lose both scuttles here. Only taking small camps so far after that red buff. Jensen spotted out, now a re-engage to the bottom side. Doublelift still level 1, unable to dodge that kind of engage.
Mickey and Perks continuing to play on the offensive. Remember that they do have the summoner spell advantage. Doublelift still only level 1, as you talked about, Freakin'. This duo has really struggled throughout this series. So much focus has been put onto trying to shut down Doublelift and CoreJJ, but now they might finally be able to find something better.
There's a flashless Jarvan, but he has EQ available to dodge out of most of these ganks here, as there is not an engage to be found on the TL side. Just the blue buff attempt stopped as they take what farm they can. You can see the 23 to 10 in CS down here. Bot lane is getting smashed.
Next Xmithy draws the blue buff into the brush here so that Jankos doesn't have vision of the health. He's sticking around though, still threatening the TL bottom side.
Ooh, Doublelift has been left by himself. Here they go.
Level 2 looking for the engage, but CoreJJ is around. They're going to find the first knockup. Plenty of damage there. Headbutt buys a bit of space, and a 3-man pull where the first blood still does come through. G2 Esports on the board 3 games in a row first.
And once again, G2 successfully shut down Doublelift. They are making this series impossible for him to play, and now Caps is looking to fight Jensen.
And he's got Ignite. There's plenty of damage output there. The barrier will keep Jensen safe as Caps walks away cleanly after winning trade.
Yeah, both holding onto the summoner spells. Jankos passes over a ward, so even though he comes mid lane, Jensen should know his whereabouts. Xmithy setting up the counter.
All right, trying to bait in for the play. Here comes the first stun. Here comes the engage. Barrier pop, flashing away. Will there be a stun? Can there be an answer kill for Team Liquid? Forcing one flash out. Now they need the stun on a Jankos. They're going to find that with all the damage, and Jensen will get on the board.
Good use of information there with the ward that Jankos passes over. Jensen calls Xmithy for the counter play, and Team Liquid gets something out of mid lane. Jungler down.
And this is the best situation for Team Liquid to be in after that early deficit down bot. Try and get Jensen ahead. Turn this comfort pick of his into something that can carry the game for Team Liquid.
Attempted engage now on the bottom side. Of course, not a lot of health on Perks. Takes some hits, has to walk away. Doesn't find the pull back for the root, so it's an easy disengage now as Mickey X will not find himself in his own engage. This game right now, only 300 separates. It is reasonably close. We can watch that mid lane gank again.
Yeah, as expected, right over the ward vision there, so then you call Xmithy, and it is going to be a flash. Bottom side, Doublelift is dead.
They found the Ignite, they found the kill, and now CoreJJ must run away. There are no cooldowns just yet, but they're trying to chase him down underneath this turret. Has to flash away from that feather. This Lovers duo smashing right now. It's now Wunder just out of range of Xmithy's stun, cannot be caught out, will walk away with his flash down.
Like Smithy doing what he can to try and help his laners on the top side of the map, but there's nothing he can do about the bottom side as Jankos is now looking for revenge against Smithy.
Looking for the play. Impact does have an empowered heal. He's not going to be able to pop it, just barely puts that in, but oh, as a flash with 2 HP left on the health bar, just walking out.
Once again, Jankos is on a rampage throughout Summoner's Rift, top to bottom. Now he's still keeping up the dive onto Smithy.
Walks forward, finds some damage, gonna flash in the smite! Oh, it's a couple of seconds bot, though. Impact's gonna stay alive. Now, will there be a repeat heal? Will there be something else as the aftershock comes in, survives the damage? Jankos at 100, puts the flag down, but will not find the follow-through. It is still waves lost to the top side. Advantage again to G2.
Exactly, the biggest difference here, Impact does not have teleport, so that is a ton of experience lost. Bottom side, Core JJ goes in for the engage.
Decent initial engage by Core, but cannot find the auto attack to stun as he didn't have the time to put it down after the rampage came in. So another successful trade, and again, 49-27. G2 are outperforming this game.
So now we get to see what happened to Doublelift. The flash knockup coming through from Mickey when Doublelift still has no summoner spells. The burst from the Lovers duo was too much for Doublelift to handle, and he ends up getting shut down.
Mickey has honestly been insane this series for G2. G2, people expected the bottom lane to be their weakness, but they've turned it into their strength. With attention from Jankos, attention in the early game, Perkz and Mickey have been outstanding.
Mickey is also a player that Perkz has given so much credit towards. This guy has been one of the most consistent, one of the highly rated players in support position in Europe, and he's brought that knowledge to G2. He shared that knowledge with Perkz. And while Perkz might not be the most experienced AD carry, Mickey is definitely an experienced support.
Meanwhile, Team Liquid need to rally around Jensen in the mid lane. The Syndra with the kill, level 7, cooldown on the ultimate coming back up. This is a possible point for them to get kills. Smithy is here.
Find a bit of damage. Cap's still not choosing to go forward there. They don't find this opening as that minion walks up. It might reveal his location. Smithy trying to hide away.
They still don't have the cooldown on Syndra's ult back up.
They might try for the attempt right here if you can find the QE. Nice juke by Cap, but will be hit a little bit. Nice double stun comes in. Ult comes in as well. He's got a lot of a playground to play around with. They find that first stun. They find some damage, but Ignite means he will get the solo kill, the 1v2. And Caps tries it for Jensen. And here comes Mickey. G2 slaughtering Team Liquid.
Caps with the monumental outplay. 1 versus 2 is able to shut down Jensen and Smithy single-handedly. That right there is the best mid laner in Europe.
Maybe the best mid laner in the world. Looking at these performances now, looking at more and a doublet, forcing him again to burn both summoners the second they come back up. Team Liquid cannot buy an advantage. And again in the top lane, Caps is everywhere.
This is an absolute slaughter here. G2 dominating all points of the map.
Jensen, he goes for comfort with the Syndra. Team Liquid try to play through mid lane, but they cannot lock down Caps. The beautiful sidestep to dodge the stun, getting the double stun for himself, and then throwing out the ultimate to get multiple procs of the Q, enable him to get what was a beautiful outplay.
Yeah, Caps absolutely insane here, using the mobility of Aurelia, and they pick up the second kill onto Jensen. That was Team Liquid trying to force before the Syndra ultimate cooldown was there, because they feel so pressured at all points on this map, and they were looking for some area of hope.
And now the gold gap is 3.5k in G2's favor. This is what this roster was built to do. This is what it was designed for, international success. Perkz wanted more. And right now, they're only 1 game away from securing it.
Such a move from Perkz as the captain of the team to be willing to switch roles to make the team stronger and climb to new heights. Now they are at those heights, and G2 looking to put Europe on top of the map.
The choice that all these players made. Caps is probably the hottest commodity in Europe, the best mid laner. He says, I will join G2. I will be the cornerstone of this super team that completes the squad. And from World Finals to MSI Finals to most likely now an MSI trophy, this team is doing exactly what it set out to do, what all the players promised each other.
TL now setting up for a play down towards the bot side of the map. G2 are wary of this because they saw the control ward. They tried to clear it out, but they didn't quite have the damage to secure it. So they're now playing on the back foot. Jankos, with this information, immediately moves up towards top side and starts setting up to secure this win.
Pressure continues now across that map as it's a 23 CS lead top side for Wonder with only about a gank and a half even to his name. That was enough to just completely push Impact now out of this one. He's got pressure. It's a quick buff steal, and now an attempted 4-person dive in Caps. Is his Spidey sense tingling? So far, he's just fine, and TL cannot find their opening.
Yeah, G2 calling for the missing there from the bottom side. The 4-person mid does not work out. Impact on the top side, fighting for some health as well as some minion kills.
Another fight now in the mid lane. They get plenty of damage to that Jensen, who has to burn both of them. Let's get out of that one. I'm just afraid of what Jankos could have done to him. This is the lane going away, and a re-engage in the mid side. They find a stun, stopwatch popped as well. And will it be any kills for TL? Forced outside of the cage, Caps, he will not go down without a fight. Gets the number 6 kill of the game.
So close for Jensen and Xmithy, but it is just not enough. Caps is playing out of his mind in this game 3. He wants to secure this championship for G2. He wants to secure this MSI title for Europe.
And they still have so much time to mine turret plate money off of all these winning lanes now. They have all the pressure across the whole map. They have the run of the jungle, and they can use that to increase this to a monumental gold lead.
Will TL find the space to answer back? Impact is trying to. He's got to be really careful with this engage. We'll get some damage. Here comes Pop Blossom. A quick heal comes out, and they both stay alive as the flash of the burn. Ult's the same. Impact now with the health lead up top side.
Wonder is consistently applying pressure onto Impact as we now get a replay back onto this mid lane play. So this time around, Xmithy's able to block a lot of the damage going down onto Jensen. Caps' ultimate cannot be converted into much. They go for the engage and a beautiful flash knockup, followed up by a great return ulti from Xmithy, but we have more fighting.
We got to return to the top side right now as one auto attack will do him in as Jankos is on the board with his first. Caps yet again, Wits and done, 3-0 and 2. G2 are unstoppable.
With both of the mid laners down, G2 can now take these turrets. They're actually taking everything. The red buff here.
Well, there's a cow in the way trying to stop him off. It will be a red buff picked up for Xmithy as G2 walks away, but this top lane is in shambles. The turret is falling.
Plate after plate is being picked up. 6K is now the goal lead for G2. They are just snowballing out of control. It feels like that every member is playing at their peak right now, and they are not giving Team Liquid a single chance to come back.
33 minutes and 10 seconds. Anything under that sets a world record for international best of 5. They've already taken down Faker and SKT, setting a record on the way to the first European title since 2011. Is a great way to cement G2 in history.
Well, the Riptail is going to help them along with that, Freak. Charge gets off on the secondary turret here, and this might go down.
Taking a lot of damage. The Herald will fall. Finally, a fight that that TL can win. Jankos drops, but Caps is under the turret, and he gets away with it too. Finally stunned, a bit more damage in, but he's still not dead. He's still healing. They might have the damage, and finally TL dies. He actually dies. The man is mortal. He can bleed, but so can TL's base. It's already 4 turrets in 14 minutes.
So much gold just got picked up for G2 there, and while Team Liquid finally get the kill onto Caps, what did it cost them, guys?
Everything.
It's only a moral victory there as they are finally able to get him, but G2 run the map, they run Summoner's Rift, and they are running this series home.
So many fans say that when Caps plays, the gods flip a coin. Today, it feels like that it is a double-sided heads because this man has been on a tear throughout this series.
Claps on both sides right now, happy to step up and completely outperform his opposite member. Beautiful step out of Cap so far. Jankos Wonder, the whole lineup is amazing. We can watch that tower dive yet again.
All right, so they try and go for Jensen again, missing both the knockup and the double stun. Causes the counter there from Team Liquid. Jensen gets the first kill, ulting onto Jankos, but Caps goes under the turret on Aurelia, making use of the mobility. Then Xmithy lands the Sejuani stun off of the passive into the ultimate burst damage, and since Core JJ is there on the Alistar, they are able to finally put him down.
If he had flashed a little bit earlier there to avoid that final order from Sejuani, he may have actually been able to turn that one around with the Wit's hand heal that was coming out as well, but instead he takes the death and now he's looking for double lift. The flash will end up being used, And G2 now forced to play on the defense.
Teleport coming in. They also have a roam from Mickey in the river.
Go to the play right now. Wonder puts in the pop blossom, gets the shield, finds a single stun. In comes Mickey. Will it be a single kill? Yes, Impact is on the board. And can they get a little more? This is the comeback TL needs, but it is a single kill, and it's cut short from there.
And the split push from G2. They still have perks on the bottom side at the inhibitor turret.
He'll take a fancy recall. He's not even afraid of anyone showing up on him. A stun for Caps. They will keep that turret alive. TL getting maybe the worst of this trade as part of the base is falling away. The reset does come in. Now a potential re-engage.
They really gonna try this?
3v5 teleport.
Yep, there's no TP for Wonders. That would make it really difficult. And instead, they just spot them. They slow down some of the recalls. They look for a stun. Not gotta find that yet either. But they're all still in spitting distance. Ult is up for expansion. This could be a 5v3. It's a fight that Team Liquid might like to take. You have Core JJ in a brush with a control ward, but a flag reveals him. When's the move forward? Not yet gonna happen. No stun for the Syndra. And the fact that G2 pushed TL back in a 3v5 is evidence enough of how dominant this European squad is.
Level 12 Irelia. The ultimates are up and available. Only Mickey's is on cooldown, and the duo of Perks and Wonder were making their way up towards the top side. TL chose not to take that fight. They're forced to disengage, and now G2 grouping up to secure the final Tier 2 tower.
Let's knock that one down. Team Liquid are going to be able to watch this one fall. They do put some members around. It is a 3 versus 4. Now it's 4 with their teammates, and Yanko's coming up. They will clear the wave. They will back up, but there's going to be an engage. Oh, that was just a clone. They find the slow. Over the wall they go, looking for Jensen. Plenty of damage there, but he's going to be fine walking away. Look for the stun. Henning predicts the flash. Actually, a good stun there, but no kills to be had. Instead, the base is being sieged. They are being taken down right now. G2 unwilling to be stopped. The turret still in their eyes. Feathers fly. And G2 will pull back. That's a big stun. That's a big engage. Oh my gosh, look at the fight. They look for kill number 4. This might be an ace inside of the base. Inside of 18 minutes, the mid inhibitor will surely fall.
And G2 rip through the hearts of Team Liquid and North American fans as they secure themselves in the top of the world.
There is no chance TL comes back from this. They're already on to the Nexus turrets. This is what peak League of Legends looks like, and it comes from Europe. A world record. G2 Esports 3-0 will win MSI 2019.